Hello, welcome back to Kiwi Farmer. My name is Alistair Bird. We farm sheep and beef just out of Oxford, North Canterbury, New Zealand, and we're mostly hill country. So today we're pulling some straggly ewes out from the wrong side of the fence, just chasing them along with the drone. Got a DJI Maverick Gear 2 and it doesn't have a bark on it, but we use just the noise of the propellers and the flaring to get the sheep moving. It doesn't really chase sheep as well as it chases cattle. We use it quite a bit with cows, especially out the back in some of this more harder to access areas of the farm. So here we've got the sheep moving, running past the cows, and they're heading back up the gully where the gateway is to get them along a track back up onto the top. So you can see the red hut in the distance. The little shepherd's hut was put there by previous owners. And here running through some native bush, some beech trees and some fuchsia. Bit of gorse here with a yellow flower. So we're ready to walk back to the side by side and go down and chase them up with the dogs. Here's Georgia and Snowy.
Come on girls, where you go? G'day, Friday afternoon, out here at the back. Just mustering the last of these ones. You saw me with the drone. They were way down the gully, so we brought them up with the drone and through. Got Georgia with me after school. How are you? Are you good?
Yeah.
Cool. Ready to hang out for the weekend, do some lambing beats?
Yeah.
Yeah. All the fun stuff you can't do when you're at school, eh? And we'll just hunt these up. Cows are going to stay in this block. Ewes are going out into the next one. These are the buggers that want to stay in the scrub, so they're a bit sticky. Luckily we've got lots of hunaways with plenty of noise. Get on behind. Will I go, Jestra? Here we go. Will I go? Quiet! So we're just... Shush! So we've just got to take those ewes up to just below the skyline up there, where the gateway is. So we're just going to hunt them up, make a bit of noise on this end of the paddock, and they'll just slowly wander up. It's the plan, isn't it, Georgia? Show us your hand. What'd you do? Oh no. Blackberry. What did I say before? Working girls' hands now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be a chilly night. Beautiful up here.
So this is the plan. We're all the way down here, up there. The dogs are here, and we're here.
Right, Georgia, home time.
Can I take some of it?
If you want. Not recommended. So I've got all these ewes in the same paddock now. Drop the salt block off, and shut the gate and head home. We'll probably see you tomorrow. Morning, Monday morning. First job is to jump up here on that hill paddock, way up there. All those ewes, hill ewes have got to come down. We're shearing tomorrow. So they need to come down first thing, start emptying out all day today before they go in the shed tonight. So yeah, we're going to shoot up the top. Hopefully this will go pretty well early in the morning. Yeah, and then we've got bank manager coming and got to do lambing beats and yeah, all the usual stuff as well. So we'll get into this. Snowy on board. Get up here. Right, see if Alfie's got his eyes open today. Good boy. Well done. You're not all completely useless. Alright girls, you need to go down the hill. Shush. Alfie's just working them around this corner down here. Once we get them down there, that is pretty much just a straight shot along the contour to the gate at the bottom. So we've got the main mob down the bottom down here. We've just got these few, 3, 4, 3, 1 stuck on it. Here we go. 3 just there. Send Cuz over, hopefully he'll bring them down. Blow! I've gone around the back of the bridge. We'll see what happens. Blow! There's Cuz weaving himself up through the fern there. So we found one, they got one. And she's holding the dog up in the scrub. I'll leave that one there. They're going to come back into here after shearing, so I might have to do her once I get her back in for scanning or something. Right, while I go, Cuz, leave it alone. While I go, Cuz. Climb to the top of the hill. So this block here, about 25 hectares, is one I'm looking at putting into trees, pine trees. Just because, man, it is these native bits of bush with strips of grass in between. The gorse just grows like buggery here, so it's just a pain, such a pain, this paddock. So yeah, next couple of years hopefully this will go into trees. Funny story, a couple of years ago we had with a tower we've got up on the ridge up here, we had a trailer for St John's up here to see what the paging system would be like to increase the paging capacity of the St John's, which is the ambulance service in Oxford here. And he never tied it down. I said, it gets pretty windy up here, you probably want to tie it down. He said, yeah, I'll tie it down. So then we had a big wind about 10 days after he left it there, and it's like, oh no, I know. I look out the kitchen window, what I'm going to see. Sure enough, no trailer. It was gone. The wind had picked it up. Big tandem trailer, solar panels and full of batteries and all that. Picked it up, thrown it over the ridge, and it ended up about 700 metres down the hill in the gully over here. So then, of course, just not any normal helicopter can lift that, so they had to get a Iroquois in. There's only a couple of them in New Zealand, so Southern Heli lift came in, hoiked the tandem trailer out of the gully, and yeah, we spent a couple of hours after that picking up all the debris trail that it left as it rolled down the hill. But it ended up down in this gully down here. Took me a fair while to find it. Actually, I think I flew the drone over it and found it. So another time up here with the tower that's already up there, came up here after a big wind, and they were missing 2 solar panels as well. We found one of them, perfect, not a scratch on it. Ripped the connectors off the end, and that was it. But there's still one out here somewhere, so I have no idea where it is. Had a bit of a look for it. The old nor'west and do some funny things. Not only does it blow the milk out of your tea, it blows the breath out of your mouth. Sometimes you can't even breathe in a strong nor'west right up here. Made it. Get up here. So we've got about 770 ewes in this mob. all the hill ewes. Just go put them in behind the wool shed. They can start emptying out. Shut the gate on this one. Snowy, come on. Snowy, come. Good boy. Alright, leave them there until we're done with the bank manager. And then we can put them out the back. So I know I left 3 ewes in that paddock and there's 4 ewes out the back. So 1%, 7, not too bad. Just doing a lambing beat here at home. Finished our meeting with the bank manager. It's pretty positive, but everyone's looking pretty good down here. No lambs yet. They're just up here on the hills feeding the heifers. So the my neck wrap blew out. Better get that wind. Don't be silly. Where was I? Feeding these heifers, just a bale and a half. Feed half a bale of the bulls. Keep these girls going for a wee bit. I'll go. Right, so that's the top full. Fit normally 300 odd ewes up the top, and then we're going to and then we fit about 200. 150 or so under the bottom. So we're going to fill that up now, and then we're going to be left with 250 to 300 left outside. So not ideal, but that's all we can fit in. Come on, girls. Too muddy out here. Let's go. Undie hop. So, got the ewes under the shed, just got to climb in there and set the gates up, stop them from balking in the middle of the night and squishing. There's about 3 pens under there. So we'll do that, feed the dogs, and head in. It's about, was it, 6:15 in the evening. So then we'll leave this video here, and yeah, we'll pick it up in the next video tomorrow when we're shearing, and see what these ewes are like coming out of their wool. So thanks very much. Catch you in the next one. Bye.